me, son. Get in here then. Put the mic down. Put the mic down. Look in these eyes. Look in these eyes.
The morning after. Hello all you hardcores, how are you doing? The aftermath. Tell you what, Tottenham Hotspur's ground, some ground that, innit? Hey? What can you do? Polished turds, that's what it were, polished turds. Isn't that right, Bricktop? Hey? Unbelievable. The dearest ever pay-per-view in the UK, ever. Dearest tickets as well, from what I've heard, on them secondary market sites. Not long ago that Bricktop were going mad about secondary ticket markets, wasn't he? And pay-per-view, we're going to keep it at 20 quid. Right, there's no disputing who number one heavyweight is. There's the boat. We can't say you're a GOAT unless till you fight Usyk. Yeah, there's always going to be somebody, isn't there, who's going to make next big thing, but Usyk, he's got to be fought, hasn't he? Really now. He's got to be next. I don't want to see all that WWE nonsense. I want to see Usyk next. We want undisputed. Even if belts are not online, them two have got to fight, because the fans know then, don't they? These promoters, they preach undisputed, but it never happens. They've got their own agendas. You know, they change their mind like the wind. But, I want to see Usyk next. That's what we've got to see. Got to see it. If they have to give him a 2-fight deal, let's get them at it. Tell you another fight I want to see as well. Isaac Lowe against Jordan Gill. I think that's a good fight. Could put that on undercard, couldn't they? Could put Martin McCauley and Dubois on undercard. Oh, Martin McCauley, he's like the ugly sister, isn't he, in the heavyweight conversation, isn't he? He never gets a mention, does he? Martin McCauley, remember the name? I've seen him spar. He's the real deal, him. He's like a bogeyman now, isn't he, McCauley? Nobody utters his name. People say they don't utter Joe Joyce's name. You could see he's a bogeyman as well, couldn't you? But, Luis Ortiz, well, wasn't he? But that McCauley's a bit special, I think. A bit special. That last night, if I wanted to go down into Algorfa with my camera and speak to about 10 people who watched that, you'd also be disappointed. But we watched it, didn't we? Yeah, we watched it. We want to see the great fights, don't we? If you're going to fight twice a year, and one of them's going to be a tick-over fight, you're wasting your career away, isn't it? Tyson is, in my opinion, wasting his career away. Big shout out to Josh Kelly, British champion now. Now he's done it the hard way, hasn't he? People might start mentioning the Dark Lord again, you know, as the go-to trainer. Go to Adam Boo! He's the best, the Dark Lord. Yeah. So Ben Davidson there with that guy. What was that fight? When it lasted about 50 seconds or something. Ben, you look fat as a pig Michelin, man. Are you comfort eating? What's going on, Ben? Hey, you look dug up, big old beard on you, big old fat chops. What's happened to baby Benny from Crossroads? Hey? You need to be getting fit and looking sharp, Ben, in case you bump into Tibbo. Woo! Good luck with that one, Ben. You'll have to get your mate, Barry the Bacon, to back you up. We don't see much of Benny, do we, these days? He's not on IFL every 2 minutes telling us how cool he is and how what a brilliant trainer he is and puffing his chest out. We don't see that, do we now? Maybe he's just gone into hiding to learn his craft. That's good. That's good. That's good. I tell you, we do see a lot of at the moment. We see a lot of Shane McGuigan, don't we? Now, he's got a good reputation, hasn't he? But is that reputation tarnished after last night? Eh? We all saw what happened, didn't we? People in boxing industry saw it, so is Shane McGuigan going to be the go-to guy now? So, I don't know, but credit to Daniel Dubois for getting through it. He kept getting up. He's not a quitter. I didn't like people saying he was a quitter when he had his eye injury, because he could have lost his eye if he hadn't quit when he did. Well, that sounds a bit hypocritical, that. Is he a quitter or isn't he a quitter? No, because he put up with it for round after round, didn't he? So no, I don't think he's a quitter. But I think he's a bit... what's the word? I think he's a bit fragile around the beard, around the old whiskers. That's what I think. And I think you guys like Bacoli, people like that, they'll be looking at that and saying, we'll take that fight and, you know, we'll do it for less money. That's how I look at it anyway, but hey ho. So, okie doke. Big shout out to Welcome Estates. Big shout out to Spartan Demolition. We're smashing it with Spartan. Smashing it. Oh, it's all good. All good stuff. Nice day, innit? Sunday morning. I think I'll go for a stroll, jump over a couple of fences, get myself some free fruit. Imagine that where I live. Hey, walking down the street and there's like fields of fruit. It'd be like locusts, wouldn't it? With no left. Oh, okie doke. Peace out. Keep on trucking, keep supporting boxing. Don't have nightmares. Especially you, Bricktop, after that show you've just put on. God. Hey, a polished turd. That's what it was. Ta-ta. Bye before the boom.